The balance of discipline and freedom in creativity. Welcome to the Art of Creation. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that many artists, writers, and creators grapple with: the balance of discipline and freedom in creativity. This is an essential conversation for anyone looking to enhance their creative process, whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out. Creativity is often seen as a wild and free-spirited endeavor, filled with spontaneous bursts of inspiration. But what happens when those moments of brilliance collide with the need for structure and discipline? Finding the right balance between these two forces can be the key to unlocking your full creative potential. Let's start by exploring the concept of discipline in creativity. Discipline might sound like a strict, rigid framework, but in the creative world, it serves as the backbone of your practice. It involves setting aside dedicated time for your craft, establishing routines, and creating an environment that nurtures your artistic growth. Think of discipline as the foundation that supports your creative house. Without it, the house might crumble, but with it, you can build something extraordinary. Many successful creators emphasize the importance of discipline. For instance, writers often set word count goals or dedicate specific hours of the day to writing. This consistent practice helps them develop their skills, refine their voices, and ultimately produce better work. Discipline also helps combat the inner critic, that nagging voice that tells you your ideas aren't good enough. When you commit to your craft regularly, you create a habit that allows you to push through those moments of self-doubt. Now, let's shift our focus to freedom and creativity. Freedom is what allows the magic to happen. It's the exhilarating feeling you get when you let your imagination run wild, when you explore new ideas without limitations. Freedom encourages experimentation, playfulness, and innovation. It's in those moments of unrestrained creativity that we often stumble upon our best ideas. However, too much freedom can lead to chaos. Without some form of discipline, it's easy to get lost in the vast sea of possibilities. You might find yourself jumping from one project to another, never fully committing to any single idea. This can lead to frustration and a sense of stagnation in your creative journey. So, how do we find the sweet spot between discipline and freedom? It begins with understanding that these two elements are not opposing forces. Instead, they can complement each other beautifully. Consider setting boundaries that allow for freedom within a structured framework. For example, you might allocate specific times for creative exploration, where you can brainstorm and play with ideas without judgment. Outside of those designated periods, you can focus on disciplined work, refining and developing those ideas into tangible projects. Another effective approach is to embrace the concept of creative constraints. Constraints can spark innovation. By giving yourself specific parameters, such as a limited color palette in painting or a word limit in writing, you can channel your creativity more effectively. These limitations encourage you to think outside the box and can lead to unexpected breakthroughs. It's also important to remember that the balance of discipline and freedom is not a one-size-fits-all solution. Each creative journey is unique, and what works for one person might not work for another. Take the time to experiment and find what feels right for you. Listen to your instincts and be open to adjusting your approach as you grow and evolve as a creator. As we wrap up our exploration of the balance of discipline and freedom in creativity, remember that both elements are vital to your artistic journey. Embrace discipline to build a strong foundation and allow freedom to ignite your imagination. Together, they can help you create work that is not only meaningful, but also fulfilling. Thank you for watching this episode of The Art of Creation. If you found this discussion helpful, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more insights on nurturing your creativity. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic in the comments below. How do you balance discipline and freedom in your creative practice? Until next time, keep creating.